Hello, my friend, and welcome back to the second video of the classic funnel builder and building your first funnel. My name is Andrew with the customer education team, and in this video, we're going to walk you through the final steps of setting up your integrations with respect to your third-party autoresponders, your payment gateway, and setting up your first product. So let's dive right in here. The first thing you're going to need to do is make sure that you are on your squeeze page or opt-in page. Then here, go ahead and open up the edit page option. Once you have opened up the edit page option, at the top of your screen, you will have a settings tab. Go ahead and hover down to where it says integrations right here. Open this up and you will see the integrations on the right hand side. Now what you're going to need to do here is select the integration that you want to use, whether you're going to be using Actionetics or a third-party autoresponder such as ActiveCampaign or Aweber or GetResponse or anything of that nature. You must have already integrated this like we went over in the very first steps in the Getting Started Right series in the account profile settings. So what we're going to do is go ahead and open up the integrations menu here. You will see significantly less integrations in your account. Basically anything that you have integrated will show up here by way of third-party autoresponders. In this instance, we're going to go ahead and select Actionetics as our third-party autoresponder because we're going to be using that within the system. Now the action that we're going to do whenever a person puts their contact information in on the form on this page, we are going to take that person and we're going to add them to a list. I would encourage you to explore some of the other options that you have here as well, of removing people from lists, sending an email notification, adding a tag, or removing a tag as well. But for all intents and purposes, we're going to use this add to list feature. Now, the next thing that we need to do is select which list we want to add this individual to. So we're just going to go ahead and select our demo list right there. Now, once we are connected, you should see this green box checked and ready to rock and roll. And that is it with respect to connecting your third-party integration to your page. Now, what will happen anytime a person puts their email address in here and clicks the button to submit that form, this contact data will be added to that third-party autoresponder or to Actionetics, and your campaigns can begin going out to those individuals. Now, the next thing that we're going to cover here is going to be setting up your product and your payment gateway. Now, this is, again, very important that we understand the page types. Here on the left-hand side, you can see that email, that little letter envelope looking thing right there. That icon is created to kind of demonstrate that this is a opt-in page. Sales page is just a $sign. This is a page that demonstrates the value of your product, features and benefits, and so on and so forth. Then our shopping cart. The shopping cart is a very important page. This is where our order form is going to be housed. So we'll go ahead and open up this funnel step just by simply clicking on that step on the left-hand side. And then once we have this opened up, we're going to need to select a template. So under here, you'll see at the top, we have several different options for templates. We're going to go under the sales tab, and then we're going to choose the order form. Go ahead and open this up, and this is going to bring us to the templates that we have for order form pages. We're going to go ahead and select this template just for all intensive purposes here. This is a two-step order form. There are two different types of order form, a static order form and a two-step order form. I would also encourage you to learn the differentiations between those two. Now, once we have this set up right here underneath the products tab, we're going to go ahead and open this up, and then we're going to add a new product. Adding a new product is very simple. All we need to do is name our product. As soon as this loads, we'll be happy to share with you how that is going to function. So here, name our product. This is our product one. And then which billing integration we want to use. Now, if you remember back in the beginning of our Getting Started Right series, we integrated with Stripe. So we're going to go ahead and select our Stripe account. Now, the amount that we want to charge, say we're going to charge $10 for this product. We'll go ahead and set that there. If you wanted to override the display on the order form, you're welcome to do that as well. Now we want to check and make sure that this is either a bump, a subscription, or a one-time payment. So in this case, we're just going to use one-time payment. If you are setting up a subscription, this will need to be set up inside of your payment gateway, in this case, Stripe. We would need to set this up inside of our Stripe account to make sure that it does pull properly. We'll go ahead and select this one-time option. Our product description, whatever we place here, will be what displays on your customer's credit card receipts. It is limited to 22 characters, so I would be very thoughtful in what you place here so that a person, when they're reading through their credit card statements, they understand what this charge would be for. And then right here, if you have a product quantity, say for example, if you're selling an e-com product, or you have a limited number of seats for an event, you'd be able to set up your product quantity limiter so that individuals cannot order more than what you have. Now, the next tab here is our fulfillment email. The fulfillment email is an email that will automatically go out to anybody who purchases a product from within your funnel. The thank you page right here, this is going to dynamically update with whatever you have selected here under thank you page or membership access. So if you do have a membership area that you wanted to have a person gain access to once they've ordered this product, you can select that from your list here, as well as any thank you page that you would like to display to them if they were to click on this link inside of their email. If you do not want this email to go out, you could just simply delete the content of the body as well as the content of the subject line. That will prevent this email from going out. Maybe you're fulfilling that email, giving the fulfillment instructions to your customers through another means, whether it's through your action funnels and actionetics, through your follow-up funnels, or through your third-party autoresponder. In that instance, you can go ahead and delete the content there. So the thank you page needs to be selected as well for that. The email integration here, this is the next step. This is going to allow you to add anybody who successfully purchases to any list, whether it's an Actionetics list or a third-party autoresponder such as ActiveCampaign or Aweber or anything like that. You simply select your integration. In this case, we'll choose Actionetics. We'll add to a list, or we could remove from a list, add a tag, whatever the case might be. Like we said previously, go ahead and explore those differences, what you have here, so that you can see what they do. Now, the list that we want to add to right here, we'll just go ahead and add them to a different list from our original opt-in on the first step of the funnel. Next thing that we have, if you have a product that's going to be shipped out, say for example, if it's a digital product and you have Kanaki or this delivered, that's going to deliver them some propaganda, whether it's a disc or a pamphlet or anything like that, you can select those here. If you're using ShipStation, where you have your product stored there, and ShipStation is going to be shipping out those individual products, you can integrate here. And if you are using Shopify with any third-party integrations that might be associated with that, you can also use that here. I would encourage you as well to go into our knowledge base, just explore each of these options for shipping and fulfillment integrations, and see which one might suit your business best. Now, right here, we also have one more tab. This is the affiliates tab. If you wanted people to promote your product, you could do that here, and you can make this product commissionable or not commissionable. You can also override your commissions right here using this option. There are some articles that will go over that in the knowledge base. Just simply search for commission override or affiliate options, and you will see a number of articles that will walk you through the important factors when it comes to setting up your product. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and click the create a product. Let's see, we have a plan. So let's go back here. It looks like we did reset that when we were playing with the differences here. So go ahead and create that. And now we have our product on our order form. So now this particular funnel has an opt-in page. It's going to add a person to a list. It has an order page where a person can purchase a product and be segmented on that list. Then the only thing that is left is going through and making sure that all of the content are on all of these pages. You can see here on the left-hand side, any page that does not have a template has a little warning icon right there. So if you go here, you'll see that this particular page, the sales page, does not have a template. We need to go in and create that template so that we can have some content. We'll just go ahead and select a random template. You'll notice that this will go away once that template has been selected. We also have the launch checklist. So up here at the top of your screen, make sure that you do visit the launch checklist to make sure that anything that needs to be completed is completed. You can see here that is marked by choose a template. Here you have your custom domain. It is a secure domain. Just going right down this checklist. This will make sure that all of the components of your funnel, the bare basics of it, are in place so that you can begin to build your business. So hopefully this helps. And in the next video, we're going to be going over the classic, or not the classic, but the funnel cookbook, and showing you how you can use that to pick out the appropriate funnels for your business. Hopefully this helps.